I've been receiving a lot of questions lately, some queries, and they would ask me, Dr. Didoy, what can I do if I'm feeling depressed, anxious, I may have a mental health problem? Or some questions would ask, Doc Didoy, what can I do if my friend is telling me that he or she is going through a lot of things, feeling overwhelmed, maybe he or she has a problem, what can I do? I propose three things how to handle your stress or how to handle any potential mental health illness. Number one is this, you have to be able to recognize. Yes, recognition is the first step in solving your problem. You gotta acknowledge that you may be going through something, acknowledge that you may need help, acknowledge that your symptoms are talking to you and you need to listen to them. You can even write that down. You can describe it. What you can name, you can tame. Describe it in a diary, how you're feeling, what are your triggers, what makes you feel anxious, what makes you feel overwhelmed. The first step in solving the problem is recognizing I have a problem, and second step is identifying what's my problem. So go ahead, recognize what is the problem. Recognize that yes, you may be really going through tough times. Recognize the root causes, your triggers, what makes you feel worse, what makes you feel better. It all starts with recognition. Recognize. Second step that you can do is to resolve. Try to find solutions on your own. Instead of looking out at help and others, you try to help yourself. Why? Because at the end of the day, it will always be you who would be the best and final solution to your problems. Why? Because nobody could be joyful for you, nobody could sleep for you, nobody could eat better food for you. Heck, if there's anybody who could exercise for me, I'll pay that person a very, very high amount of salary. But at the end of the day, my dear friend, it has to be you. Try to find your own solutions to your own problems. Why? Because everybody's going through their own problems as well. Help yourself, my friend. Try to resolve it on your own. You are the best person who can resolve it. Why? Because you are the one who first recognized it. And you also have the highest capability to do something about it. Not everyone that you love or your friend could always be there for you, but you can help yourself. After recognition and then after resolving it on your own, the third step is you can refer. And what do I mean by refer? Ask for help. And that's my point. You can refer to a specialist. Try to refer to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a counselor, a spiritual mentor, or you can even refer to your parents, your family members, whoever is close to you, to those friends who are close to your heart that you can trust and you could feel loved, supported, and they relieve your stress and anxiety. Refer and ask for help. And help goes to you after helping yourself. And I do believe that there are so many people out there who could help you as long as you're open to ask for their help and as long as you are able to humble yourself and say, guys, I need some help. But very careful lang also in referring everything, because sometimes we are so dependent on what other people could do for us compared to what we can do with ourselves. So again, in summary, you could recognize and then you could resolve it on your own, and then thirdly, try to refer as necessary. These three things you can do when you see people depressed, anxious, going through mental health illness, or maybe it is you on a mirror perspective and you see that you need to do these three things. Please do so. Health is always in your hands. It is your decision. It is your outcome that comes from your mind to your actions and to your heart. I pray for everybody who's going through these kinds of mental health issues, and I am one with you. I did go through depression before. I did go through a lot of anxiety and lost my direction. But you know what? You will find your way back. Recognize it, try to resolve it as much as possible, and then refer as necessary. I believe in you. That's our health tip for today. Thanks so much for sharing this video. God bless you. I will see you again. Bye.